When I came into the country in 1999, I came to New London, but I always been working in Mystic. Mystic is a beautiful place. S&P has been my house for 24 years. Every year I took classes at the CIA, at the Culinary Institute of America.
And he saw this sturgeon that they built outside of one of the buildings.
So I came back and I said, look, I want to do a local fish made with just fork and knives.
And we put the idea together. It was like, yes, let's do this.
And they wanted it big. So we decided on making a 15-foot tall striped bass standing vertically as if we were jumping out of the water. But striped bass are known for being big. It's probably one of the best game fishes in the Atlantic Ocean. They fish them from the Gulf of Mexico up to the coast of Maine. They're big, they're delicious, they're not oily, they're everything that you really would like to have in a fish. So my first task was to figure out how to build the thing. Just so happened at the time that the boatyard had crushed up a bunch of motorboats and there were a bunch of stainless steel railings laying around. I started bending the tubes to resemble the outline of the fish. Putting the forks on upside down gave it a really cool ripple effect. And from a distance, you look at it and you think, what the heck is going on there? It's all bumpy. And then you get up close and you say, oh my God, it's made out of forks. So I saved all the spoons out to do the gills. I wanted the gills to be somewhat defined and different from the rest of the fish. The rest of the fish is all scales. The scales are fairly apparent throughout the body, but they're much less apparent in the carapace that defines the head. So I thought, okay, we're gonna make it out of sheet metal. I got the sheet metal from an oven that came out of a restaurant. So by the time I finished getting the fish put together, not only was it big, but it was heavy. But it was probably 500 pounds, and not the sort of thing that you can put in a pickup truck. And they got a boom truck. And I said, oh, this is perfect, a boom truck. And they came down, picked it up, put it on the flatbed. I built a rough frame so it wouldn't tip over in the truck. They just drove down the road with it. So we had this parade through Mystic, and it focused on this gigantic silver fish. So it was an interesting project. Aside from building a big stainless steel fish, it involved a lot of people in a lot of different ways. The delivery and the installation of the fish was almost a celebration.
But now that I see the fish out there, I thought it looks amazing.
For over 32 years, we have seen Mystic grow in popularity, constantly bringing in new visitors and locals to downtown. We are fortunate to see the town transform from our place next to the Mystic Bridge on the banks of the Mystic River. The fish sculpture is very important to us because it ties our team together, reflecting the culinary arts, our high level of service, and an outstanding view. As a thank you to our local customers and guests that travel to us from all over the world, we want to give back something they would be proud of, another iconic image that represents the people who come here and those who give them something to remember.